It is the second day of Second Seed, Fourth Era, Year 1, 96. Dawn scraped against Riften's belly with quiet fingers, peeling the city awake, one shadow at a time. For most, it was the start of another crooked day. For a few, it marked the beginning of consequences. Most mornings began like this. Silence, paper, power. Maven didn't chase rumors. She summoned them through whispers, couriers, and coin. But this letter didn't carry gossip. It carried weight. Divine weight. The kind that settled deep and shifted tides. But as the gods would have it, Athuur Wolfsong's luck had taken the scenic route, straight from confrontation into confinement. For Riften had a funny way of rewarding backbone with iron bars.
Oh, brave Brenda, bear of the north, her paws like muffins, her grow cut short.
For the love of Talos, will you stop strangling that song before I break that thing?
Oh, Brenda the bear. Brenda is misunderstood, friend. As am I. Perhaps I should let Mr. Dragonfly have a turn. What do you think, Big Nordman?
If that jarred dragonfly picks up the loot next, I'm diving headfirst into the chamber pot.
Mr. Dragonfly disagrees. He says music is soul medicine. Do you disagree with my therapist?
I disagree with my entire reality right now. Why are you even here? Really? You paid to be jailed?
Paid well. Told the guards I needed time to reflect, and maybe meet a friendly stranger who would grant me my death for what I did to you. Then you arrived. It's destiny.
Stoon, give me strength. I already told you. You did not kill me. We wouldn't be having this conversation if you did.
Again, my friend, it's destiny.
If it's destiny, it is a twisted sense of humor then. I survived bandits, Thalmor, and arrogant nobles, and I end up bunking with a confused bard cat.
Ooh, I didn't know nobles were involved. Fancy. Now you have to tell me more.
Thane Aaron threw me in here for threatening his pride. I was supposed to stop him, and I got stopped instead.
Ah, I've heard of him. He is the one that wears that ring, yes? There's darkness in it, the kind that turns gold to rot. Or so they say.
I'm afraid it's worse than that, my blue-haired mate. That ring gives him the ability to bend the will of others to his liking. I'm sure you can see where I'm going with this.
He sounds like a true ideal representation of what an honorable Thane should be. I'm kidding, of course. He sounds like rot that needs to be discarded immediately.
Kinda hard to do that from here.
The bars are not your enemy, my friend. They are merely quiet witnesses, waiting to be surprised.
And here we go again.
You see, a cell may trap the body, but not the mind, not the spark. I've seen worse odds and still found sunlight in shadow. Let the Thane have his moment of arrogance. Your moment will come, and I'm sure it will be exquisitely inconvenient for him when it does.
That's an interesting way of putting it. Perhaps the most enticing thing you've said so far.
I'll take that as a compliment, my big brutish Nord friend. Ah, looks like you got company approaching.
Torhild, what in oblivion? How are you here?
Long road, longer story. Met someone who pointed me the right way. You're the talk of Riften now. the Nord who stood up to velvet tyranny. You made more noise in one afternoon than most guards in a decade.
Great. Fame behind bars. But something tells me you're not here for a friendly visit. Why come all the way from Darkwater Crossing?
Here, straight from the Temple of Dibella for your eyes only.
The words hit like a bell toll. The Sibyl of Dibella, dead. A call issued to the next chosen. Urgency wrapped in ritual.
I have to get to Markarth immediately.
From inside a cell. Not happening. But I'll see what I can do about getting the funds needed for your release.
You showed up. That already means something.
I make no promises, Athuur, but I give you my word that I will do what I can.
Your word is more than enough, Torhild. Thank you. I won't forget this.
So, you are someone important. Defying Thanes, a divine agent with mysterious lady messengers. This is a song in the making, wouldn't you agree?
Just be quiet for 5 minutes and let me think.
The gods were whispering. Letters were shifting hands. And even the jail felt less like an end and more like a beginning. For a spark had found its ember, and the road ahead would demand blood, faith, and every ounce of who Athuur had yet to become.
She spoke your name like it mattered.
Torhild, a warrior with eyes like storm clouds. That's not a casual visitor. Care to share why the Divine sent her after you?
I didn't ask her to come. She found me. Who knows? Maybe standing up to a Thane earns attention.
Attention, yes, but hers felt familiar, loyal, history-colored. Tell me, who were you before I shot you? Before the bars, before the axe, before the hero routine?
Nothing out of the ordinary, if that's what you're asking. A prisoner. A blacksmith. Nothing really. The only noteworthy thing I've done was assault a bandit group and force their bandit chief to choose another path in life. You just saw her just now. Oh, and the Sisterhood of Dibella named me the Agent of Dibella, and has now sent for me. So, you can picture why I'm in a hurry to get out of this cell.
We are all destined for something. Sometimes that something is who we used to be. Sometimes it's a city that mistakes cruelty for order.
And sometimes it's blue Khajiits with insect jars and endless riddles. What in Soon's name? Did the wall just...
Yes, it did. This day is full of surprises.
Miss me yet? Don't look so gloomy, Wolfman.
You! You're the reason I'm in this cell. If you think I'm following you anywhere, you're mad, woman.
Easy, my big Nord friend. We may have an opportunity here.
Don't trust a word she says, Inigo. She's allies with the Thane that threw me in here. I wouldn't be surprised if she was sent here to try to silence me permanently.
Look, I get it. You're upset. That's fair, but listen, things have changed since you challenged the Thane in broad daylight. The people are talking, and one of my high-important clients need you to follow through, especially about the shiny little ring your favorite Thane likes to flaunt. All trails point to Dark Light Tower. That's where you'll find the source of his power and the ring's weakness.
Not happening. I'll deal with the Thane later. I have my own problems to deal with first, so that's a hard pass.
Look, my client knows you're some Dibella master or secret agent of Dibella or something like that. In fact, a carriage has already been booked to take you to Markarth tomorrow at noon in Iverstead. So whatever is happening out there, she knows it's a pretty big deal.
Oh, this is getting good.
Let me guess. This client remains anonymous. How convenient.
Better for you if she stays that way, but there's a catch.
Of course there is.
Look, I need help first. A little job. Harmless arson. Tiny bit of intimidation. Classic Riften hospitality. That type of stuff. Easy for a big Nord like yourself. At least, I hope.
Why in Shore's name should I trust you again?
Because my eyes sparkle when I lie, and right now they're incredibly dull. Or you can stay here and listen to Cat Bard's symphony for eternity. It's your choice.
Hey, don't knock it until you've heard it, my friend. I have more verses. Brenda meets a moose in chapter 2.
Favor doesn't forge axes, but I got no choice at this point. So I'll take the gamble. But I swear you cross me again.
Yeah. I promise to be good this time around. Now be a good boy and follow me, will ya? We don't have all day, you know.
I'm not sure what resides on the other side of this wall, Inigo. Whatever past crimes you think you've committed against me are now forgiven. You're on your own from here.
I think I'll take my chances and tag along. Adventure calls, and Mr. Dragonfly just started humming. That's always a good sign.
Whatever you say, Blue Cat Man. Once we're outside, you're on your own.
Can't forget about Mr. Dragonfly now, can we?
The cell was sealed, but the story had split open. One thief, one warrior, one blue philosopher, and a mission with far-reaching roots. But as the Ratways whispered ahead, Athuur Wolfsong stepped deeper into the city's rot, and toward answers no court would dare speak aloud.
Hey, I got something that might tickle your nostalgia gland things. Stand by. 2 servings of justice, medium battered. Coming right up. There you go. Not bad, huh?
You actually planned ahead? Soon help me. You're learning.
My bow. Oh, how I've missed you, Ebony Tempest of Justice.
Well, this is where we part ways. I'd say I'll miss the music, but that would make us both liars.
Not so fast, my big Nord brutish friend. I owe you a life debt, even if you didn't ask for it. Whenever you walk, I will tail you like an honorable parasite.
Nope. Definitely did not ask for that. I already have trust issues. It's further been multiplied because of our friend here.
You both are adorable, but you'll want him at Honeyglow. The mercs there don't play with wooden swords. So, do us a favor and bring him along.
Looks like you're not going to get rid of me that easily, my big brutish Nord friend.
You're exhausting. You know that? Let's go.
You lead, I'll follow.
The day unraveled below Riften, layer by layer, past cell bars, through forgotten veins, under a city that knew every secret, but kept none kindly. 3 strangers, tied by coincidence and crooked favor, carved through shadow to chase something louder than survival. Perhaps maybe something louder than themselves.
Is this freedom, or just a different flavor of trap?
Here, I present to you a soggy miracle. And another gift? One daddy axe, fresh from your favorite Thane's collection.
If you're faking kindness now, it's alarmingly convincing. So I'll be taking that back now.
Hey, what can I say? Bribery is my love language.
Torhild should know I'm out. Blonde hair like autumn wheat, eyes like she's seen too much. She won't sleep easy thinking I'm still locked up.
I know her. I'll handle it. Met her last night. It's my job to know these things, especially when fresh blood hits Riften gutters.
You've met her? When?
While you were drooling into a prison pillow. Don't worry, she's sharp, polite, very concerned. Also, she drinks mead like it's the answer to everything. Smart girl, you chose well, Wolfman.
I'm starting to think she should be leading the escape team. What's her stance on dangerous bowmen with slightly alarming hygiene? Wait, unless you two are an item.
For the love of kind, no, we are not. Let's just go. We have planning to do.
You're the boss.
Steel reclaimed, loyalties bent, and plans still drying at the edge of Riften's lake. This unlikely trio marched toward disruption, and if the gods were watching, they weren't laughing anymore. Athuur watched from the farm in silence. Its fences, its flame-ready hives, its guards too alert to be amateurs. For a job that smelled like honey, the sting was already obvious. For this wasn't just intimidation. This was designed to bleed.
So, what's the job exactly? Because from where I'm standing, I count a dozen mercenaries. And that's before we even step foot inside the manor.
Nothing to fancy. Burn a few of the hives. Not all of them, unless you want half of the rift reeking of roasted bees. Then break into Eringoth's estate and pull some papers out of his safe. The usual burglary plus arson combo.
Those guards, they smell angry, possibly underpaid, potentially flammable.
I count steel, bows, a posted lookout, and maybe another dozen inside the house. And you're calling this simple?
Simple is relative. You two can go from underneath the bridge. Make some noise, draw some attention. I'll take the scenic route, crack the estate from the other side. If we're lucky, they won't notice they've been robbed until something's on fire.
And I'm supposed to trust you again? After the vanishing act, the borrowed axe, the cell?
Trust is optional, but I did get your gear back, your axe returned, and your legs out of prison. So, my track record's improving, right?
And you still haven't decided if you're an asset or liability yet.
Then let me make it easier for you, my big brutish Nord friend. I hereby swear to follow you with dignity, wisdom, and minimal loot playing. The life debt is active.
Fine, whatever. We do this quick, loud, and clean. No heroics, no distractions.
He walks like a man carrying ghosts, but not the kind that whisper betrayal. The kind that screams injustice. What happened to him, I wonder?
Not sure, really. I'm pretty sure he was locked up somewhere. He never said where or why. I think some things he's still fighting. Even now.
Whatever broke him, it didn't finish the job. He's still walking.
Sunlight glints off the lake as Athuur and Inigo swim silently toward the narrow underpass of the bridge. The water is cool, and the air carries the scent of pine and distant smoke. Above them, mercenary patrols pace the bridge, unaware of the shadows moving beneath.
You know, this is not how I imagined my afternoon. I was thinking stew, maybe a warm blanket, not swimming with ghosts.
Stew doesn't burn corruption to the ground. Stay ready.
Nearby, Jilly slips through a rusted sewer grate, vanishing into the damp tunnels beneath the manor. Her path is narrow, winding, and foul, but it leads to the basement level. If all goes well, she'll be inside before the chaos begins.
You make that look easy. I'm starting to think you were born angry.
Anger keeps me warm. Now let's get to it.
They move swiftly, low to the ground, reaching the beehives nestled behind the manor's outer wall. The air is thick with the scent of honey and smoke. No guards in sight. At least, not yet.
You know, I've always admired bees. Organized, loyal, mildly homicidal.
Then let's give them a funeral worthy of their sting.
Go do your thing, my friend. I've got your back.
Flames catch. Smoke begins to rise. The signal is clear. From the manor's front, mercenaries shout, boots pounding as they charge toward the source.
I'll rip your heart.
Here they come, my friend.
Divide and conquer. I'll draw them in. You keep them guessing.
Athuur charges forward with a roar. His axe cleaves through the first mercenary, dagger flashing in the other hand. Inigo moves like a shadow, loosing arrows with deadly aim and rhythm. Below, Gilly reaches the basement level. Voices echo above, unaware of the storm brewing beneath their feet. Above ground, the battle intensifies. Athuur fights like a tempest, each strike deliberate and brutal. Inigo circles the fray, arrows flying, covering Athuur's blind spot. Together they move like a single force, rage and precision, fury and finesse.
You fight like a storm with a grudge. Very poetic, very messy.
And you shoot like you've done this in your sleep. I must admit, I underestimated you, Inigo.
Most do, until they're not standing anymore.
Come on, Jilly should have the doors unlocked by now.
I'm right behind you.
The mercenaries lay scattered, the hives burned, and the manor doors now unlocked. Jilly had kept her word, but as Athuur and Inigo stepped into the quiet estate, they knew the real fight was waiting inside.
I was starting to think you had drowned in bees. I said a few of them, not all of them. That's going to cost me, you know.
I'm surprised you care. I am more surprised you kept your word. That's new. I'll try not to faint.
So what now? Loot, lecture, or more blood?
First, we find Erengoth. The safe's useless without the man who knows what's inside it. So, you two do your thing and clear the way for us.
Finally, you say something useful. Let's go.
They moved swiftly through the manor's lower halls. Velvet curtains, polished wood, and the stink of hired steel. Mercenaries emerged from the side rooms and stairwells, blades drawn, shouts echoing through the corridors.
You two fight like you've rehearsed this. I'm almost touched.
Save the poetry. We're not done yet.
Such a shame, because poetry is a specialty of mine.
Locked, of course. Riften loves its symbolism.
Then open it.
Try not to stare at my butt, Wolfman. It's distracting and mildly flattering.
Is this really the time?
There's always time for charm, Wolfman. Doors open. Now let's go meet our mystery man.
The second floor was no sanctuary. Athuur, Inigo, and Jilly carved through them with brutal efficiency. Steel clashed, arrows flew, and silence followed. For it was only a matter of time until they came across Aringoth's room.
Stand down, boys. I've got this one. Look, he's already halfway to surrendering.
Worthless mercenaries. I didn't think Maven or Mercer would allow me to get away with this, but I had little choice.
You had a choice. You just picked the one that ends with 3 heavily armed strangers in your bedroom. Now, be a dear and hand over what's in the safe.
I can't. If I do, I may as well cut my own throat.
And what makes you think they won't do it for you? I mean, look at them. One's brooding. The other talks to a bug in a jar.
Mr. Dragonfly can be very persuasive.
Yep, he's telling the truth.
Fine. Take it. Once the new owner finds out I gave in, I'm as good as dead anyway.
You two make this easy. We should do this more often.
Can we finish this up, please?
See? That wasn't so hard. You're free to go. Skip town. Start a bee farm. Live your dreams.
Is it really that easy? I best be on my way then.
Go on. Live your best life.
That looked painful.
That wasn't supposed to happen, was it?
No. Damn it. He's dead. I needed him alive. He owed me a cut. And now he's giving me a headache instead. Muck my life.
He died as he lived, ungracefully and surrounded by questionable decisions. Now, what do we do?
Don't ask me. This whole thing was her idea to begin with.
Downstairs, safe's still waiting. Might as well get paid before the next disaster. Right?
The job was messy, the payout uncertain, and the body count one clumsy soul too high. But the safe still held answers, and the day wasn't done with them yet.
If you're going to stare, at least offer a compliment. I work hard on my posture, you know.
I think I've had enough of your snide insinuations.
I'm not going to lie. I think she has great posture, no?
Let's see what we have here. Purchase records. Golden Glow Estate. Sold to someone who doesn't want to be found. No name. Just a weird symbol. I'll let my employers puzzle it out. I'm good with locks, not riddles.
Fine, whatever. Are we done here?
Don't get your loins in a bunch, Wolfman. Yes, we're done.
The job was finally done. They retraced Gilly's path through the narrow sewer vent, past the damp stone and dripping pipes. The manor behind them was quiet now, save for the crackle of burning hives and the silence of fallen mercenaries.
You said I need to go to Darklight Tower. Why? And who booked me a carriage to Markarth?
The ring Aaron wears, word is it came from that tower. Daedric origin. If you want to break him, you need to understand what's feeding that power. And as far as the client who booked your carriage, like I said before, she needs to remain anonymous. Let's just say she now has an interest in seeing Aaron put in his place. That is all I can say for now, Wolfman. So don't forget, the carriage leaves tomorrow at noon from Iverstead. You shouldn't linger in Riften. You're still a criminal after all.
And I'm a criminal because of you. But thanks for getting me out.
Finally, some courtesy from you. You're welcome, Wolfman. I'll get word to Torhild somehow, probably through a drunk courier or a very persuasive rat. Either way, you can count on me. And yes, I'm being for real.
Just make sure she knows where to find me. I'm off to that tower. Take care of yourself, Jilly.
Good luck in Markarth, Wolfman. Good luck in Darklight Tower, boys. Try not to die. Or do... Just make it interesting if that's the way you decide to go out. Have fun.
You surprised me. You're no slouch with that bow. Glad you didn't betray me like she did.
I owe you a life debt. If you'll have me, I'd like to travel with you. I promise to only shoot enemies, and maybe apples too.
You're a strange one, but useful. Fine. Let's see where this goes.
Still feel bad about shooting you and leaving you for dead. It was a very profitable mistake, unfortunately.
I told you already. That didn't happen.
Still, I'm glad you're not dead. You're quite a strong Nord.
It's Athuur. Athuur Wolfsong.
It's a pleasure, Athuur. Let's go find some trouble in this tower over there, shall we?
The day had carved its scars, but the road ahead was longer still, with fire behind them and shadow ahead. Athuur and Inigo walked toward answers, vengeance, and whatever waited in the tower's heart. Nightfall was coming, and the real journey had only just begun.